Okay, I just finished changing the EGR on my 2005 Dodge Caravan, and I wanted to share with you a trick that I used to get the EGR out pretty easily. Started by disconnecting the negative battery cable off the battery. Come over to this side, you've got your alternator, your EGR, and the EGR vacuum hose. I first disconnected the wiring harness off of the EGR, then I got rid of the vacuum hose. There's 2 bolts on the flange on the bottom, 2 bolts on the flange up top. Set the vacuum hose aside. And then the EGR itself is held on by a bolt right back here and another bolt on the bottom. Take the top bolt off first. That's a 10mm deep socket with a 1/4 inch drive. It comes right out. Then you can get underneath the EGR on top of the alternator with a pry bar and gently pry up on the EGR. The EGR will rotate backwards because it's on the 1 bolt on the bottom. Rotate it all the way back until it stops, and it will fully expose that bottom bolt. From there, you can get back on that bottom bolt with your 10mm 1/4 inch drive deep socket, and it'll come right out. To get the new EGR in, you just reverse the procedure. Start with the bottom bolt, finger tighten it in, make sure you don't cross thread it, rotate it forward, put the top bolt in, finger tighten it, don't cross thread it. Once it's in place, you can tighten them down and snug them up. You can reconnect your vacuum hose, the 2 bolts on the flange there and the 2 bolts on the top flange there. Reconnect your wiring harness, reconnect your negative battery cable, and you're good to go. You can go and start your car, and you'll have no more engine malfunction lights, and you should be good to go.